How's it going, everybody? My name's Jake, and I want to take just a couple minutes and talk about what I think is the most controversial topic in the guitar world right now. And that is the Gibson 2019 line, particularly the Standard. This video is in response to 60 Cycle Hum's video he did a couple days ago, which I think he really opened a lot of people's eyes on this whole topic, and it kind of gave me a whole new perspective of this line. If you haven't checked out his channel, check it out. It's awesome. So Gibson last week revealed their 2019 line, and it looked pretty normal. You know, you got Les Pauls, SGs, you know, the normal stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Nothing too out of whack. And then you have the Standard, which is, depending on if you get the high performance or not, is anywhere from $3,300 to $37,000, if I remember correctly. It's almost a $4,000 guitar, and it comes with 4 push-pull pots and a dip switch in the control cavity. And I think a lot of people are like, are you kidding me? It's supposed to be the standard Les Paul. And trust me, I get it. When I first watched the video, I was like, you have got to be kidding me. Dip switches? Dip switches? But think about it like this. Gibson is a company that has dug themselves so far into the ground. They have dug a hole and they have already started burying themselves. People who I talk to on a weekly basis, and they're like, what do you do? You know, what do you do for fun? I'm like, oh, I'm a guitar player. They're like, oh man, have you heard about the Gibson company? That guitar company? Yeah, I have. But these are people that have never even touched a guitar, who are aware of what's going on with one of the biggest companies in the world. This is the Walmart of musical instruments that is just crashing and burning. And this may be their last chance to make a comeback. So my thought process on this is, here's the Standard. We're gonna round off at a $4,000 guitar. By the time you go into the shop, you get the guitar, accessories, tax, whatever you do while you're there, you're gonna spend about $4 grand on this guitar. And you have a really solid Les Paul. But here's the thing, what I think Gibson is trying to do. If you go up to someone and like, this is my $4,000 guitar, they're gonna be like, holy, $4,000? And you're gonna be like, yeah, but it's a straightforward Les Paul rockin' machine with every option in the world. Like, this guitar is a Les Paul, but it has so many more options. Like, it can sound like anything. If you really want it, if you really liked the way this guitar felt, it could be your only guitar. It could be the guitar that you play. And I think that's really important to note, that they have made a guitar that in the past was the same price or around the same price for a guitar that's just a Les Paul. None of the extended stuff, not the dip switch or the push-pull pots. But think about it like this. This company has dug themselves so far into the ground, and they need to make a comeback. So here they are. They give you a straightforward Les Paul, an awesome Les Paul, plus a million more options. And that's what the whole point I'm trying to get across is. You can make your Les Paul sound like a Strat, or a Tele, or a Jag, or whatever, or a Les Paul. And I think a lot of people are like, I want it to sound like a Les Paul though. I get it, I totally do. But if you're gonna spend $4 grand, why not have all the options in the world? Why not at least have it there? You can pop open that control cavity and flick that dip switch off and forget about the push-pull pots and have a rockin' machine. And then here's your response. Why would I even buy the guitar then? You don't have to. You can buy a traditional or a classic that go for hundreds less, that don't have any of that crap. That's just a straightforward Les Paul for so much less. So that's what I'm trying to get across about Gibson right now. I get it. It's not a Les Paul, but they're advancing. They're advancing with technology and what we can do with technology these days. They're showing themselves that they can make a comeback as a company, and they can give you a product, an expensive product. They're not gonna make, you know, they're not gonna make the Standard $1,000 just to make everybody happy. They're not gonna do that. They couldn't do that. It'd be worse for the situation they're in now. But they are like, hey, for around the same money, here's an awesome Les Paul with all the options in the world. And you don't have to buy that. You know, they have the Studio and the Studio Tributes for under $2 grand. So if you want a straightforward Les Paul, you can still get one. You don't have to buy the standard. You don't have to buy the standard, everybody. You don't have to. So that's my opinion on the Gibson 2019 line. Would I buy the guitar? No. No, I would not. But I see what they're trying to do. I really do. So that's it, guys. That's my opinion. That's my little rant about it. What do you think? Let's start something down in the comments on what you think of the Gibson 2019 line. Like I said, if you haven't checked out 60 Cycle Hum, you gotta do it. It's an awesome channel with a lot of awesome content. And until we shred again, we'll see you guys later.